What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday, folks. We are back. Got a couple of things we want to go ahead and show you. Got some spider webs over here, but beautiful day here in 9B. The sun is out, the clouds are nil. But we are warm, folks. Hang on, let me turn this back. Greenhouse, we got Kiwi over here, keeping the squirrels out. Greenhouse is pretty empty, because it is too beautiful of a day to have them in here. So decided to let them come out here and breathe. Allow the flowers to go ahead and hopefully be pollinated out here versus inside. Let's see if I can get you guys a quick little view, and wanted to talk to you about something that's been really nice this time of year. Just do a quick little walk through though. I went ahead and brought out a lot of the potted trees out here. That way I can water them daily and keep them nice and happy. Because the sun is the best energy, folks. This is the best way, and see if I can zoom out just a hair. Best way to go ahead and feed your trees, besides good microbes, good organic fertilizer, good talking to, right? Walk through and say, hey, good morning, girls. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, some of these aren't doing the greatest. They're still crisping up. Well, hanging in there, right? Mexican sunflowers gonna turn into beautiful mulch, but yeah, we got hit here a little bit. Temps dropped. I mean, daikon radish is doing fine, but yeah, some things are not looking good. But it's all right. We got things that keep us happy and keep us going. Like what? Like this possum purple passion fruit, y'all. I'll tell you what, this was my first vine that I planted here when we got here. And so far, so good. This plant has had some issues, right? Like this one here gets more of this like bumps on there, some fungus, some type of issue with it. Right now, some of these fruits can be clean, and I've picked some up to where they were fine on this vine, and it's technically two. There's two on here, one on there, one over here. That was a cutting that I took from this one. Oh man, we got spider webs inside of here. But this one's a little bit older. They don't live very long, so I think it's only like 4 to 6 years. You enjoy them while you have them. All right. Enjoy them while you have them, and keep it moving, keep planting. So I went ahead and built this up for them. I do like it. We even got a native that comes around and lays some eggs in there every once in a while. I do like it, but she's very small. The cattle panels there, well, they're technically concrete remesh. See, like the rusted look. All right. What do you got? What's up? Just barking at a bottle. Come on, Kiwi. What's up? Nothing. We'll get it. From the mosquito dunks, yo. I know. Sorry. Back to the possum purples. So, although I like this one, right? It's a great little place to go ahead and tuck in some stuff, put down a chair, sit in there and read. Kiwi, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's great. We can harvest some of the flowers, the leaves, whatever we need. Hey, what's up? My goodness. I must address this bottle in here. It's freaking her out. Stay. All right. Leave it alone. Don't drink that. Nope. Just a bottle. She sees them all over. This was for ants, and I tossed it in there. This will be for mosquito dunks. Quick little, come on, let's go. Come back. Let's go. So back to the possum purple passion fruit, folks. It's fine. This one's good. It gives us a little bit of fruit. But I really have fallen in love with this new girl. What? I know. Listen, this one I planted over here on this dying oak, right? But in no time, she sprawled up this tree and has really changed my outlook on this plant. Let me explain. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Look at what she has dropped within, I don't know, the last, yep, we got the Briggs meter, folks. We're going to test it to find out how sweet she really is. But she's been dropping these beautiful purple fruit without the scale, although this one was found on the other one that I picked up and decided to toss in here. So way smaller. Obviously, that's a runt. You're not going to eat that one. But this girl is putting out some amazing fruits. And what's fun is collecting it from the base of this thing. Because it is, oh, see, look, she does have a little bit of those bumps starting right there. But so far, so good. She's pumping out a lot of clean fruit. And what's fun is you don't pick this stuff. I know you can't really see them from here. Because a lot of them are down here. Excuse me. But all you have to do is run around and excuse the sand, folks. This one comes around here full speed and decides to move all of the ground cover. But yes, I need to mulch back in here and cover up this bare soil. Sorry, my soil is naked. I feel so ashamed. But yes, right in here, you just let it grow up something. Hopefully this trellis will last me a little bit longer. And then you just collect the bounty down below. It's like collecting Easter eggs every morning, because you know they're up there, you know that they're fruiting, but it's up to the vine to drop them, right? And then when you get them, right, you collect them, right? Every morning, you don't know what you're going to have. You could have 2, 5, 7, doesn't matter, right? So hang on here. Let me turn this bad boy around. Hang on. Promise we've done this before. Professionals, we promise. Anyways, so this vine has really grown on me. I know, no pun intended, but kind of, right? But why? Because literally, even if nothing else, I'm like, dude, it's raining or weather, whatever, bad weather. Let me come out, and can I actually set this up in a better place? Bear with me, folks. All right. It still makes me want to come out and at least double check these to find out what's down here. Why? Because we got squirrels here that will totally take these. Once they find out what they're like, they're kind of gringo squirrels, so they don't know the flavor of these awesome fruits, but eventually they will. And if I allow them to get a taste, you know what's going to happen. I won't have any more, and they'll be out here, calling in everyone. But this one's keeping them at bay for the most part, but I got to double check them. Don't let them sit out here and give them a taste, because you know what happens. Anyways, so once they fall, they are nice and round, right? And then what happens is you leave them on the counter, let them ripen up a few days, 2, 3 days, whatever you want. And can you eat them this way? Yes, you can. I'll cut one open and show you. What happens is they're more on the acidic side. Okay, once you allow it to dry out and get a little bit wrinkly like that, more raisin-like, becomes sweeter. Now, we're going to test them to find out if there's a difference, right? So hang in there. Let's see if we can get this all done. I am open right now. Someone can totally come by and ruin the whole. No, I'm just kidding. We love people, and we got to have them coming out and out. So let's see what we can do. But first and foremost, let's see if we can't get you guys in a better shot here. This little tree, this little vine is very vigorous. You don't want to put this in a place where you only have room for a small plant style. Let me see if we can't do this. Right, this thing is going to be large. So let's start off with the fresher one to show you the difference here. I'm gonna go with something like that. And I use something that's serrated, a little serrated blade. That way you can get through the skin. You don't eat the skin, to my knowledge. Nice and juicy, the nice reveal. Beautiful pulp, good amount of juice. But how sweet is it? Let's see by the taste, and then we'll go ahead and test it and see. Man, I'm spilling everything. We'll test it and see what we think. Ooh, not bad. Little zing to it for sure. But I think that may. Let's open up the other one and then we'll come back. I even brought a little spoon action just so we can get better juice in there. And like an animal, I went ahead and ripped it up and spilled most of it. But it's all right. There's plenty in there. Man, that's nice. We've never had passion fruit fresh without any pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides, all the sides. You should try it. It's delish. Right? From the store, you always have something different, right? Grow your own. That's the way to do it, folks. That is the secret. Kiwi thinks that she can have some of this, but unfortunately, no dice. So, again, this is going to be the wrinkled one that sat on the counter for a little bit longer. Uh-oh. Don't want to spill it, folks. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Delicioso, mi gente. Now, let's do a quick little sample this way, and then we'll test them both and see where they're both at. Yeah, I picked up 2 this morning, and man, she's still got more up there. So let's give it a quick little sample before we find out. Dang, a little bit, I would say they're pretty similar. A little bit less of the zip on here. All right, but let's find out. Because what's funny is the Brix meter doesn't pick up on sourness. So even though you think something's extremely sour, if there's still a good amount of sugar in there, you're going to see it. So let's do this. I'm going to spin this bad boy around, and we'll test them right here so y'all can see them up and close. That way you don't think I'm cheating, y'all, because I know some of you guys think that there's a lot of editing and all kinds of wild stuff happening here that you don't get good results. She's guarding us from the squirrels, so we got security on deck, folks. Hang on here. Yeah, we got a water bottle so that way we can rinse off. I know a lot of you guys are like, it's not legit. No, no, no. He's not doing it correctly because he doesn't. All right. We're trying to do this professionally, all right? No, we're not. But, all right, let's try the newer one first, and then we'll work down. Zoom in just a little bit more. Newer one first. Blocking all of that good light. Sorry, we get dappled light right here because of these beautiful Mexican sunflowers right behind us. Hence why she gets to grow a little bit better, because she's in a little dappled light. So anyways, all right, so enough with the yin yang. What are the results? Zero out the machine, and I may not even have to use this spoon. I'm just going to kind of pour a little bit of this juice right up in there. Fill up the little receptacle. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. And we get you in good lighting. You don't think I'm cheating. All right, start. $16.9. You see that? Whoa. 16.9. So, got to test it. Wow, that's nice. But yes. Oh, yeah. Now you can taste a lot more of that acid in there. Wow. Stronger sour notes, right? Which is why they say to go ahead and let it sit. Can you still make juice out of that fresh? Yes. Giving it a rinse over here. All right, rinsing. Can you still make a juice? Sure, no problem. But that's not what we do for the most part. For the most part, we just go ahead and eat them out of hand. But we got a few over here, and we're doing a little bit different this time. This time, we may be giving some away to y'all. Yay! Oh, we always gift some to the people that show up if we have abundance, you know. We find them along the walks and here, you know. We do like to share because once you find the flavors, once you know what it tastes like, then you're like, whoa, I want to grow the fruit, right? All right, so this bad boy zeroed out. Take a little bit of this juice. All right, put it back in there. I know, don't waste that good nectar, man. I'm telling you, this is delicious stuff here. And oh no, don't hit the start before you put it up there, or else it didn't happen. 15.9. Wow. So, even though, oh, hang on, let me do the sip test. So, 16.9 or 8 for the first one, 15.9, almost a 1% difference. That's wild. Now, let me sip it. I'll tell you what, that's more enjoyable. A lot less of the zip on there. This one here is a winner in my book. I know it's 1% less sugar, all right, but a lot less of that sourness. Although I dig sour, y'all. Like, I love all the sour fruits and warheads and such, but that one, yeah, a lot stronger. She just sits back here and just chews on Mexican sunflower. Like, when she gets mad, she'll just rip a branch and start chewing, which is great. We have a ton of it. But as long as it stays at just Mexican sunflower, you hear that? No mangoes, no mango branches. We don't need more pruning out here. But anyways, some purple passion fruit, y'all. Get you some. She's a big one. She's gonna grow 25 feet a year. All right. I don't spray her down with nothing. And there's medicinal qualities to her. But trellis her up, let her run somewhere. Put it on the fence if you love your neighbors. But if you want purple rain, this is your girl, y'all. Get you some good, delicious this fruit, y'all. I'm telling you, this is what you need in your life. But also, get them before the squirrels do, or get your squirrel dog. Because if not, your squirrels will find the flavor delicious just like you, and you may not have as much. But all right, y'all. Gotta go. Got work to do. She done heard something. Love ya. Happy Friday. Get after it. Get you some Passiflora Edulis. It'll change your life, folks. That purple rain. Woo! Love you.